Hello everyone. I welcome you all to Keralakkam CBSE School Mudor online classes. In previous class we started new chapter squares and square roots, chapter number 6. So in last class we discussed definition of square and square root. So what is square? So consider for example m is the any natural number. M is the any natural number if it can be represented in the form of n square. If it can be represented in the form of n square, and here this n is also a natural number. Listen carefully. Consider any number m. This m is natural number if this m is represented in the form of n square, and where this n is also a natural number, then this m is known as square number. This m is known as square number. For example, consider 4. This is a natural number, and you can represent this 4 as 2 square, and this 2 is also a natural number. Therefore, this 4 is square number, and this 2 is square root of 4. So like this only you can consider another example. 9, this can be represented as 3 square, and 16 can be represented as 4 square. Like this only 25 can be represented as 5 square. So now these numbers means 4, 9, 16, 25 are square numbers. You got to know that these 4, 9, 16, 25 are square numbers. These all are square numbers. These numbers are also called as perfect squares. These are called as square numbers, or these are called as perfect squares. We know now what is square number, and these are the examples. These are square numbers or perfect squares. 4, 9, 16, 25 are perfect squares. So now we'll discuss about the table they are given in page number 91. In page number 91 they are given one table 1. So here what they are given in table 1, page number 91 of chapter 6. They have given numbers from 1 to 50 and square numbers of those numbers. So I will consider only numbers from 1 to 20, and I will write square numbers. Number square of the number. So here again I will write number square of the number. So here first I will consider 1. Square of 1 is 1 only, and in next column they considered number 11. Square of the number 11 is 121, and in next column again what they have considered 21. 21, square of the number 21 is 441. 441. So if you observe here at the unit place, all the values are 1 only at the unit place. Here it is 1, and here in 11 unit place is 1. Here in 21 at the unit place 1 is there. So first they consider at the unit place 1, 1, 11, 21. So square of the numbers 1, 11, 21, what we got? Square of 1 is 1 and square of 11 is 121. Square of 21 is 441. So you can observe here that when at the unit place 1 is there, when, listen carefully, when at the unit place 1 is there, you can see here in square number also it ends with 1 only. When at the unit place 1 is there, here 1, 11, 21. In square number also it ends with 1, 121, 441. So this is for 1 at the unit place. Now we will consider next one, 2 and 12. Square of the number 2 is 4. Square of the number 2 is 4 and square of the number 12 is 144. 144. So now we can observe now at the unit, when at the unit place 2 is there. So here it is 2 and here also it is 2, and again they are given in third column that 22. If the number is 22, square is 484. If the square is if the number is 22, square is 484. So now you can observe here when 2 is there at the unit place. Here 2 and in 12 unit place is 2. Here in 22 at the unit place again it is 2 is there. So now you can say that by observing this you can say that when at the unit place 2 is there, when at the unit place 2 is there, always the square number ends with 4. See here, 444 means ends with 4, 444 means 4. So always square number ends with 4 when at the unit place 2 is there. Clear? So now I will consider 3. 3, 13. So 3, 13 means what you will get? Square of 3 means 3 into 3, 9. And 13, square of 13 is 13 into 13, 169. And again in third column what we have given? 23. 23, square number is 529. Square number is 529. So again you can observe now when at the unit place, when in one number at the unit place 3 is there, here also it is 3, here also at the unit place in 13 at the unit place 3 is there, in 23 3 is there at the unit place. So when at the unit place 3 is there, always square number ends with 9. See here, square of the 3 is 9, square of 13 is 169 means ends with 9. Here, square of 23 means 529 means ends with 9 again. So always unit place 3 square number ends with 9. So now again we'll move to the next value 4. 4 means what we will get? 4 into 4, 16. 14. 14 means square of 14 is 14 into 14, 196. 196. Next 24 they have given in third column. 24 means 576. Square number is 576. So now you can observe very easily because already you have seen 3 examples of this. So here what is there at the unit place? 4. Here it is 4, and here in 14 4 is there at the unit place. In 24 4 is there at the unit place. So now square of 4 is 16, means ends with 6. Square of 14 is 196. Here also it ends with 6. And square of 24 is 576. Here also it ends with 6 only. So now you can tell that when 4 is there at the unit place, listen carefully, when 4 is there at the unit place, always the square number ends with 6. Always the square number ends with 6. Next one, 5. So here I will consider 5 and square number is 25. Square number 25, and when it is 15, 225, and when it is 25, square number is 625. Now tell me what we know from this value 5. So when here 5 is at the unit place, 5 in 25, 5 is at the here in 15, 5 is there at the unit place, and here in 25, 5 is there at the unit place. So here you got 25 where it ends with 5, in 225 it ends with 5, in 625 again it ends with 5. So now you can tell that when 5 is there at the unit place of the number, when 5 is there at the unit place of any number, in square number what you will get? Always square number ends with 5 only. Always square number ends with 5. So now I will continue with number 6. So here I will write 6 and 16. Square of 6 is 6 into 6 means 36. And 16 into 16 means what you will get? 256. Square root of 16 is 256. Now they are not given 26 here, but when you multiply 26 two times means 26 square means what you will get? Here I will write directly 26 into 26 means 676. 676. So now see here 6 is there at the unit place. In 6, 16, 26, 6 is there at the unit place. Now here in 36 also it ends with 6, in 256 it ends with 6, and in 26 it ends with 6. So now you can tell that when in any number At the unit place, at the unit place, 6 is there. At the unit place, 6 is there. Always the square number, always the square number of that number ends with 6. Here, 36 ends with 6, 256, 636, 6. Always it ends with 6. Next, we will continue with 7. So here 7, 17 and they are not given 27, but I will write directly here. 7 means what you will get? 7 means 49. 7 square means 7 into 7. 7 into 7, 49. Like that only. Next, 17 means what you have given? 289. 289. And when you multiply 27 two times or 27 square means you will get 729. 729. So now again you can tell that by observing this. When 7 is there, when in any number 7 is there at the unit place here, 7 in 17, 7 is there at the unit place, in 27, 7 is there at the unit place. So when 7 is there at the unit place, always the square number ends with 9. See here, 49, 289, 729. Always the square number ends with 9 when 7 is there at the unit place. So now 8. So when 8, 18 and next one is 28. So now when 8 is there, the square of 8 is what you will get? 8 into 8 means 64. 8 square means 64. Next, what I have given? 18 means 18 square means 18 into 18 means what you will get? 324. And when you multiply 28 two times means 28 square means you will get 784. 784. So now by observing this, what we can tell again? So when 8 is there at the unit place, here in 18, 8 is there at the unit place, in 28, 8 is there. So when 8 is there at the unit place, always the square numbers ends with 4. Here 64, 324, 784. So what you can tell here, when 8 is there at unit place, always the number ends with 4. So now we move to 9, next number. So now 9 and 19 and 29. 29. 9 means 9 square means what you will get? 9 into 9. So now 9 into 9 means 81 and 19 into 19 means what you will get? 361 and 29 into 29 means 29 square means what you will get? 841. So now when 9 is there at the unit place, here 9 is there at the unit place in all numbers. So when 9 is there at the unit place, always the square number ends with 1. Here 81, 361, 841. Always square number ends with 1. So now last one, 10. So when 10, 20 and 30. 10 square means what you will get? 100. 20 square means what you will get? 400. And 30 square they have given 900. And now you can observe that when 0 is there at the unit place here, in 10 0 is there at the unit place, 20 0, 30 0 at their unit place. So when 0 is there at the unit place, always the square number ends with 0 only. So this is the information that you can observe in this table that they have given in page number 91. So today what you got to know, what is perfect square, and in this table what you learned, how the square number changes depends on the unit place of the square root or any number. So in notes or in Fairbook, write the definition of perfect square. They have given this definition in page number 90. In second paragraph, they have given what is perfect square. And after this, write this table. They have given this in page number 91. And while writing, just analyze the numbers, how the square numbers behave based on the unit place of the square roots or numbers. So I hope you all are clear with this concept. In next class, I will continue with further examples. Thank you all.